Welcome to Book Talks, the show that speaks to education, health, entrepreneurship, and so much more.
Welcome, Zazi, to yet another amplifying episode of Book Talks. I'm your host, Botlali Balamatlatsi Tabane. August is Women's Month, and today in studio we have an inspirational woman, Kedibone. Kedibone, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
How are you doing today?
I'm well, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to the interview.
Kedibone, can you just kindly tell us what you do? Who are you, and what's the reason you're here today with all these beautiful products?
Okay, as introduced, my name is Kedibone Segole, and I'm the founder of Moipone Aesthetics, a company that manufactures exceptional quality natural products for personal care.
Moipone last year we won an award at the WNRCTA. Can you just kindly explain to us, how did you win an award? What is your brand about? What do these products mean to you?
Okay, so the WNRCTA Good Practice Award celebrates excellence in the retail space. We won the first place in the entrepreneurship category. Moipone Aesthetics is a proud beneficiary of the WNRCTA, having worked with them on a number of their campaigns and their projects. And yes, so Moipone Aesthetics participated in their entrepreneurship development program, and we were successful and we received funding from them, and we were able to grow our business from there. So what it means for our business, it means that our business is recognized by industry leaders. It's recognized by authorities in the retail space. It validates what we are for. It validates the mission of the company, and it certifies that we are able to offer our customers what we say we do.
Moipone, what really inspired you to start the skincare products in such a saturated market?
Okay, firstly, I think we have the idea that the skincare industry or the market is saturated, but honestly speaking, there's more than enough pies, more than enough pieces of the pie to go around. There are industry giants that are well known, but because there's such a large customer base, most of us, prefer to take a shower bath in the morning, and we all use personal care products on a day-to-day basis. So counting the numbers of people in South Africa, never mind in Africa or in the world, you can imagine how large the customer base is. So as small players that are emerging, the market is not saturated. There's space for each and every one of us. So how I started my business is that I always loved taking care of myself, taking care of my skin, and I would formulate products, in my home kitchen. I would try this and that. I'd see something maybe on a show, on TV, and I would try it. And having grown up with sensitive skin, I'd find that products on the shelf would not necessarily be as effective, or they would be irritating to my skin. So mixing up and formulating products that I saw or recommended, whether on TV like I mentioned or on magazines, I found them to be more effective. And when I found myself unemployed, I thought about an idea: how can I generate an income? And what came about was what I was already doing, which is formulating products, and I packaged them, I sold them, and people bought.
Kedibone, you just talked about misconceptions and saying that the situation of the market is a misconception. What other misconceptions of skincare would you like to expose?
Well, I think with skincare, it's an individual thing, because all our skin are different, and there's so many things or elements that influence the condition of your skin. Besides your genes, your diet, the weather, the climate where you stay, the clothes that you wear. So, but generally, I would say that one of the misconceptions is you need to use expensive products, or you need to use products high in actives. I think each person has something that works for them, and they need to find what that is. It does not necessarily have to be a lot of products or expensive products or products that are suited to a particular kind of person. You just need to find what works for you. So I think that's a misconception, that you need to use expensive products or a lot of products to have your skin working for you the way you'd like to.
What are actives? The active skin or skincare?
Okay, actives, I could say that they are acids, to simplify it, like vitamin C, hyaluronic acid. So they are far more effective, and they are able to treat skin concerns deeper than on the surface level, if I can simplify it like that. Yes.
Okay. So, are you saying to me, like, okay, how many products would you highly recommend? Because you did say that we don't need to use like a lot, you can only use. So, what are the most important products that we can use as a person who likes skincare? And now that I know that we can cut costs, can you be like, what are the two basic things that we need to do?
Okay, well, with my brand, Moipone Aesthetics, our products are multi-purpose. They give value to our customers. So, for example, with our liquid soap, you can use the liquid soap from head to toe. You can use it as a face wash, you can use it as shampoo, you can use it as a body wash, you can use it in your bath, in your shower. It's so multi-purpose, and the whole family can use it. So in terms of skincare, the first step would be cleansing, which would be using the liquid soap. And the second step, I would say maybe our body oil. We've got a number of products. Currently, we have a body care range, which has a number of products that are also multi-purpose. But in mentioning two, I would say the body oil, because you can also use the body oil on your hair, face, and body. I actually have the body oil on my face today. It's not shiny, it's easily absorbable, it's very effective, and it's very hydrating. Contrary to popular belief, a lot of people would say that you're not supposed to put oils, but we use oils that are similar to the sebum produced by the skin, such as jojoba oil, organic oils, natural oils. I could even mention things like extra virgin olive oil, which are the products that we use to formulate our products, the raw material that we use. So these oils, they actually don't produce, they don't amplify the oil on your skin. Rather, they hydrate and lock in moisture, which helps your skin to not produce excess oil, so you become shiny.
So then, how does science play a role to natural products, or how can you just say, are they different? Because right now people like to say scientifically proven are the best things, but knowing that when your products are a natural skincare, how does science influence how your products are developed?
Well, I would say that science is in everything. You know, even in natural products, there is science, because we get these raw material from plants, and the way that we process these raw materials in a way that preserves their qualities to ensure that they are effective requires science. What we ensure is that we don't introduce preservatives, or we don't produce harmful chemicals in our products. That keeps them natural. So yes, there can be an idea that in natural products there is no science, but science is in all the products. It's just a matter of how you use it to ensure that you are able to give the deliverables that you're promising to your customers.
So then, how do you differentiate your brand as compared to the other brands? Because we are focusing on natural skin products, especially us as Black people. We are transitioning from using those things that used to work for us, and obviously things like oils now are something that we can see that is working for us.
Okay, how I differentiate my brand from others is through the ethos of the brand. So the ethos of Moipone Aesthetics is admire yourself. That's our tagline. So we focus on holistic self-care. It's not just beauty, it's not just what is on the outside, but it's also on the inside. So we mold our product in a way that helps you to see the difference long term. Our products are effective, they are affordable, they are multi-purpose in use. Our packaging is recyclable, and it's attractive, you know. So it complements whatever setting that you have it in, whether it's your bathroom or your shower. And I think the value for money, because a little goes a long way with our products because of the high quality raw material that we use. So never mind it being you being able to use one product for the whole family from head to toe, but you know that you're getting value for money because it won't just go down the drain. You'll be using the product for quite some time, and you'll be able to see the difference, not just at the time that you're using it, but long term.
Can people with sensitive skin and eczema use it?
Of course,
Yeah.
of course. I myself have ectopic dermatitis, so I react quite easily to irritants, and that's one of the reasons why I formulated Moipone Aesthetics. Our products are tested, they're shelf life tested, and you know that you're getting a product that is scientifically proven to work for you, and it won't be irritating. That's why we say that it's great for the whole family. Literally, my baby uses it, my husband uses it, our grandparents use it. It's effective. It's great. And I have it from head to toe today, like I said.
What inspired the name Moipone Aesthetics?
Moipone is a Tswana name that means admirer of self, hence the tagline. So growing up, like I said, I always liked personal care. And I think maybe that's where my father took the name, because he used to call me Moipone. And my brother also says the same thing, that I always like looking at myself in the mirror. So hence the name Moipone. And I felt like it speaks to what I wish to achieve with the brand, to help people admire themselves naturally. You know, you don't need a lot of things to help you feel like your best self. When you're clean, when you're well put together, you're your best self and you can admire yourself.
So you started this brand 6 years ago and you're very young, and obviously throughout that 6 years, even for you to win an award, you faced so many challenges. What were the challenges you faced and how did you combat those challenges?
Great question. I'd like to say one of the challenges I did not face. It's very challenging. Entrepreneurship is a roller coaster ride, you know. I had worked before I started my business and my contract ended, and having the stable financial income that comes with full-time employment, that's something that I really missed, you know. And even till this day, as an entrepreneur, there are days where you have money and there are days that you don't have money. The market fluctuates. There's products that are trending, you know, there's inflation and things like that. And then there's also scaling your business, which requires capital. So I think one of the major financial constraints, one of the major constraints that I've faced as an entrepreneur is finances, as well as I would say that, you know, when you grow as a person, you benchmark with your peers, and when you're building something like a business, it can take time to grow or to bring to fruition what you desire. So you can see your mates or your age mates, I'd say, achieving certain things, and you are still working to build this brand. So such things, they can be very challenging because you can feel like you're falling behind. But one thing that I've really come to accept is that we are all in our own journeys, and we can take different times to reach certain goals. What is most central and important is being able to focus on your purpose, being able to focus at the goal at hand, and knowing that it takes your own time to reach your own goals. Yes.
So then what keeps you motivated and influenced as a businesswoman, like every day? Because you did say you used to find comfort in knowing that on a steady income, and I know everything is up and down. So what keeps you going every morning?
Okay, what keeps me going is fellow entrepreneurs. I found that finding a network of people in the same space is really encouraging, because you are able to see and share in the challenges that you're facing or in the milestones that you've achieved. You know, you'll find that the narrative is the same for all of you. Being a business owner, yes, we run different businesses and we have different experiences. There are others who start a business and in a couple of weeks' time, they've boomed. For example, in IT, we can see that IT is a lucrative business to be in. And there are many other industries where entrepreneurs have found themselves in there. They've found that they've made a huge success in a short period of time. But being in a space where I'm able to speak to entrepreneurs, we're able to share a network, it's very encouraging, because the journey can only be understood when you're in it.
Yeah. How do you balance self-care, having a business?
It's tough.
Yeah.
I don't want to lie. It's tough. It's tough. There's demands, especially in a fast-paced world like the one we live in. I'm a wife, I'm a mother, and my family needs me. So being the single Kedibone at that time who started the business, you are able to travel wherever you're needed to be. If there's an export, exhibition, or intervention, if there's a market somewhere, now you have to prioritize. So I think it's a trial and error. You go with the blows, and you try to manage it. You try to manage it. That's all I can say. You try to manage it.
So what advice would you give to a business owner or skincare?
I'd say start.
Mm-hmm.
Start.
Just like that.
Start. Because there's no better time than now.
Yeah.
Yes. What you have, as much or as little as it is, use it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Find your niche, find your market, and
Mm-hmm.
start.
Then how do you engage with your customers? How do you communicate with them and seeing, like, leave feedback? Because obviously when you start a new skincare, you need advice on how long you have to wait, what works for them, what doesn't work. So how do you engage with them?
I think what simplifies my engagement with my customers
Mm-hmm.
is that I'm my own customer.
Mm-hmm.
I use my own products. My family uses my products. My community uses my products. So I feel that it's easier for me to engage with the people who are close to me, who I know that can give me objective and honest feedback. And then that translates to how I relate with customers that I've not yet met. You know, whether they be online or at a market or anything like that. So I ask for feedback. I actively pursue feedback. I actively pursue reviews from my customers to find out how they're finding the products, how their products are treating them, if they need any further instructions or guidelines or advice in how to take care of their skin. Because at the end of the day, you are serving a market base, and your product must be effective and suitable for them. So yes, I engage them, I speak to them, whether it be through any of the platforms that we have, but I actively make sure that I find out what they need. Are they getting what they need? Are the products doing what they're supposed to with them?
Yeah.
Yes.
Then only shop a guy, or do you sell everything online?
Right now it's online.
Yeah.
We're currently developing a plan to have a physical store. So yeah, that's on the cards. I can't say much for now, but that's on the cards. Online, you can find us on social media, anyone who's interested, at Moipone Aesthetics on Instagram and Facebook.
Okay. So then, do you have other people that are working for you right now?
Yes. I do have 2 full-time employees. So as a business owner, it's quite challenging, especially when you're starting up, because you need to pay people. And people, in order to pay people, you need capital, you need money. So we are growing, but so far so good. So the 2 people that are working for us, they are reliable, they are effective, and we're able to see the results of our hard work.
Did you get any funding, or you funded yourself to start Moipone?
Well, at first, I self-funded, and most of the time, it is self-funding. I have to manage the capital. To scale and grow my business, to have cash flow and so forth. But I have received assistance from the NYDA primarily with 50,000 Rand in raw material. I've also received assistance from NYDA with marketing material that you can see here. We've also received assistance in terms of trade exhibitions. I think it was in 2022 we went to Zanzibar. Yes, and then I think agencies like the Innovation Hub in terms of incubation, like Kemen Incubator. So in terms of funding the business, the South African government has been very central in uplifting the business that is Moipone Aesthetics, and seeing where we are today has been mainly because of their support.
So then, since everything is online, I assume that marketing is important. So what marketing strategies do you use to advertise and promote your business?
Okay, there are a number of marketing strategies that we use, but mainly it's the marketing mix. There's also professionals that we consult. Like I said, being in networking with entrepreneurs, you are able to access a lot of resources, you are able to access a lot of knowledge and insight that you can use. So I leverage on that. I leverage on the advices that I receive from them, as well as their expertise. There's a marketing consultant that I work with, there's a mentor that I work with, and I use this information that they give me to further empower my business to be well known. And one of the other things that we do is run events. And currently we're working on an event, the Entrepreneurship and Personal Development Bootcamp. It's one of the ways that Moipone Aesthetics puts itself out there. So I believe that I'm a social entrepreneur, and my journey is not just in generating profit, but it's also in empowering the community. So in the same breath, the Entrepreneurship and Personal Development Bootcamp is seeking to empower the youth of Mabopane, where I come from. So it's a 4-day free bootcamp where they'll be coming in and they'll be receiving mentorship and training and facilitation education, in terms of employment, in terms of entrepreneurship, and many other things like project management, leadership. So it's a holistic thing. So that's one of the things that we do to actively market the business. In events, we attend trade fairs, exhibitions. So yeah, things like that. Anything that is a platform for us to get the name of Moipone Aesthetics and the product out there, to let people know that we are here and we are available, we are affordable, and we are effective. Yeah, we engage in that.
So now I'd like to know more about the products because I'm a skincare girl.
Okay.
So today you have like 3
Yes.
products with us.
Yes.
Can you just kindly tell us? And if there's more, as like if I do there,
Okay.
what is on your range?
Okay.
And what's the purpose or how they work?
Okay, so currently we have a body care range, but like I said, our products are multi-purpose in their use. So the first one would be the multi-purpose hair and body cream oil, which is a cream that is very hydrating. It's infused with natural and essential oils. And then secondly, we have the hand and body scrub. It's a gentle exfoliating scrub. And what's unique about our scrub is that the granules don't dissolve. Yes, so a little goes a long way, like I said. And then we have multi-purpose hair and body oil. It's a hair and body oil. You can also use it on your face. You can use it as a massage oil, as a bath oil, for pre-cleansing, pre-pooing, like literally anything that you can use a natural and essential oil for, it's suitable for that. And then we have I think 4 products. Yes. And then we are currently developing a skincare range, which is on the cards, and we'll soon be launching it. It's going to have a number of products that are particularly focused on facial care, like I said. But yes, our current range is multi-purpose and it entails 4 products.
But then people are very scared of using the 2-in-1, 3-in-1 because normally on social media you hear don't trust a person who just uses shampoo and conditioner. So then what's so unique and what makes it more effective? Because people don't believe the 3-in-1 are effective. So then how could you just take us out of that misconception that things that are multi-purpose do work?
Okay, I think that's also one of the things that makes Moipone Aesthetics products stand out, in that the formulations of our products are so gentle yet effective that you can use them from head to toe. The natural ingredients that we use are not irritating. They actually work with your skin, they work with your hair to improve the quality, to improve the look, to improve the feel. So like I mentioned, the ingredients that we use, like extra virgin olive oil, you can imagine that you can use extra virgin olive oil from head to toe. Jojoba oil. Exactly. So our products are not harmful, they are gentle. So I think that is what makes our products stand out. Yes, there are certain products you can't use them on 2 different areas, but Moipone Aesthetics products you can, and you'll see the difference. You'll feel the difference.
Is there anything else you'd like to share with the viewers that they need to know more from Wena?
Okay. If there's anything else that they'd like to know, I'd like to say support small businesses. Support small businesses. They're the backbone of our economy. In order for you to become big business, you probably have to start at small. And if there's organizations that have the funds to support small businesses, support us, develop us, grow us. Tomorrow we'll be able to build a better economy for our country, where we'll be able to employ more young people and we'll be able to combat the social ills that we're facing. So I think it goes hand in hand. If small businesses are empowered, our country is empowered, our young people are empowered, our economy is empowered. So if there's one thing I'd like to say is that support Moipone Aesthetics. Yes.
Moipone, thank you for joining us. And happy Women's Month.
Thank you so much. Happy Women's Month to you too.
Thank you. Mzansi, as you heard, Moipone's tagline is Admire Yourself. And it's Women's Month. And thank you for coming to our show. And remember, this is your month. Continue to inspire yourself and continue to motivate yourself. Thank you.